All right, it is time for a CSS battle. We have a wristwatch, kind of. So my immediate thought is probably a conic gradient for the square, a radial gradient for the circle. That all exists on the HTML. Rotate it, scale it, change its size, get the circle to collapse to nothing for the body. Probably won't work, but that's what I'm thinking. Background. Actually, I'm going to select just ampersand for a bit. Background. Uh, the radial gradient needs to be on top, so let's do it first. Radial gradient. It's going to go from red to yellow to transparent. It's going to use the 1Q as a replacement for circle. That's going to be, I don't know, 40 pixels. Then actually that needs to be transparent, which is probably going to be a challenge. No, it doesn't need to be transparent. The body's going to be on top. Maybe it can be red. We'll see. What is that? 70 pixels? 80? 80 pixels? It needs to be 0, 80. There's that. Okay, now I need to do the conic gradient. Conic gradient. It's going to go from red, 75%, to yellow, 25%. So there it is. Now I'm going to use at to make it the right size, and then I'll use position to put it in the right place. That's the theory. So it's going to be at. First is X. Let's try 0. I don't know if it's right. And then Y is going to be, I don't know what that is, 40 pixels. Whoops, not common. Not that either. I didn't think that was going to push it off screen. What am I doing wrong? Doing something wrong. Yeah, that. All right, let's get rid of this. Put it back. Now it's back. And 0, 0. That should be the same. So I'm doing something dumb. Is there not a comma? Pretty sure there is. We're gonna have to look up how to do a conic gradient today. I don't know. From at car stop list. Whoops. Oh, 0, 0 is off screen. 50%. 50% is on screen. Duh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's do 50%, 40 pixels. Now we're getting something. Sorry. Then we need to move it down. X is first. 100 pixels. It's not wide enough. So this should be the equivalent of 200 pixels. Yep. So it needs to be 150. No, wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. Now we got it closer. And 70, maybe. Let's move it down. 100 pixels. It's too far over, so let's make it 80. It's not big enough, so let's make this 80. Nope. 60. Make this one 70. Make this one 110. There. We have that thing. Now, what I want to do is select my, oops, body, make all these things inherit. That move that thing down, which is fine. Now, I want to rotate 90 degrees. Margin 100. Why? Oh, I know why. Because the circle is still there, which is fine. I'm going to do some silly things for a bit. So I'm going to say var I for inner. And then down here, I'm going to say I 0. Okay. That's margin 100. I'm going to put an outline on it just so I can see where it is. And I have to have a semicolon there. Okay, there's the thing. So what if margin is 130, 40, 35, 36. Okay, I have to get rid of the outline. Okay, there's a match. Now we can get rid of that. And instead of using var here, let's load the extension. 35 pixels is, of course, not any direct M, but it's 2.2, which isn't end of the world. 2.2 M, no end parentheses. Now this changes to font 0 thing. And I think that works if I get rid of all this closing stuff. All right, I'm going to put 2 quotes in for a minute. There it works. Semicolon. All right. That seems to be a match. Let's verify. Yep, that works. Is there a shorter way? I mean, yes, there's a shorter way. Is there a shorter way to do the box? I mean, I feel like you could do the box with just borders. You have to margin it in. Why, that. Okay. So now this needs to change to red. What was that number? 137? No, more than that. 172. Where can I write 172? 172. And this needs to be red again. Except with only one hash and a semicolon. Okay, there's that. Border. Uh, block. 20 pixels, solid, yellow, margin, that's okay. Margin, I was wondering if I want this to happen to the body as well, but I need it to, so that's okay. It's not big enough yet, but that's okay. Margin, 100, and we're gonna get a repeat. I mean, I can say no repeat, right? Then the background doesn't get expanded. I mean, I feel like this is workable, but I'm just gonna, by the time I get there, it's gonna be just as many characters. So we're just gonna go back to the other one. All right, there we are. Uh, it's been 11 minutes. I'm gonna unit replace and call it done. Let's replace all the easy things. 70 pixels didn't get replaced. It's 74Q maybe. 110 pixels didn't get unit replaced. That was close enough. I have a feeling this won't be 116Q. It might be. Yep, that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna call that good. Let's minify. See? Get rid of the ending quote. I don't know how. I don't know why it doesn't work for me, but it works for minify. I don't know. That's okay. Submit. Not gonna win any prizes, but it's a reasonable thing. I wonder if we can get away. No, we can't get away with any colors, I don't think. White. Red. Probably not. That's see. Let's see what the diff looks like. Oh yeah, in there you definitely can tell. Yeah, no. Uh, can comic gradients red in the middle? Can it be? No, it can't be transparent, can it? Nope. Oh right, because that's the outside. Can this one be transparent? No. Do I really need to rotate? Mm, evidently, yes. Although, could I do the margins different? I do the margins 117, and then bring it in on the sides. 180, maybe 107, 185, 184, 6, 7. Yeah, that worked. That I can't get away without. Can it be 0? It can be 0. Radial gradients. Can't get rid of them. Hmm? Uh, I mean, I could get rid of some of this if I wanted to. I'm going to get into repeat troubles again. Yeah, that's all I see. All right, that's really it this time. Thanks for watching. I will see you. I'm going to be traveling. I haven't decided yet if I'm bringing a computer. If I don't post videos, don't worry, I didn't die. But I may not be posting videos. We'll see if I bring a computer or not. Thanks for watching. See you next time.